Assalamu alaikum masu kallo. Hello. Selamat datang ke episode ini di mana saya akan cuba masak makanan Malaysia. Sedialah untuk menikmati hidangan ini. This will be our first international meal of the channel. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll be going to Malaysia. Come with me. So for today's meal, we're making laksa. I would have started working on laksa because that was the recipe I intended to do, but then I realized I don't really have the ingredients I would have used to make the original dish, so I made some substitutes. One of them. So the ingredients we'll be using today are these. Most of them substitutes because I'm not in Malaysia, so I wouldn't really have the ingredients. We'll be using some chicken thighs with a lot of bones for the stock. Oh, by the way, because this dish is a soup-based dish, you need to pick which meat you want as your base protein. So I'm using prawns and chicken thighs for my base soup. So I'll be using almond nuts, crayfish, red chili, dry chili, and some ginger, onion, lemon, and garlic. I use the cabbage for a reason. I don't have bean sprouts, so I use the cabbage. So let's begin. So you heat up some oil, just enough to cover the base of your pot, and then you saute the prawn heads. Do not add any spices to it, just let everything pop out because we're using it for stock, so we need the stuff hiding inside it. So now I'll just try and make everything smaller so I can move on to my laksa paste. The almonds would easily grind in the processor. Then my dry chili, I'll cut them into smaller bits, and of course the ginger. Cutting them into bits. Now we feed them into the processor. So that's your paste, or my paste rather. You're going to heat a fair amount of oil again, and you fry this. Fried, we'll add a cup of coconut milk. I'll add some of my stock. It's a mixture of the prawn and chicken stock. Of some salt. A desired amount of drops of soy sauce. I'm going with 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, those aren't drops. That's 3. You add 1 seasoning cube of choice. And by the way, I'm not going to include the prawn. I just realized the grocery guy didn't devein it well. I don't have the strength to do that right now, so we're going with shredded chicken for tonight. And this is our rice stick. So while our soup is almost done, we'll quickly put this on fire and we'll get to feasting. So now we will strain the rice noodles. And now it's time. That looks nothing, nothing like the laksa I've had before. I just hope it tastes like it, but it looks nothing like it. Let's dig it. Oh yeah, I'm not using chopsticks, I'm using a fork. Nah, this is not good. But you're welcome to try it. Add a teaspoon of salt to the soup and 1 more cube because I don't feel it. Nah, this was a mess. Have a nice day, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you next week.